Hey you guys, good morning. Happy Monday. I am like 2 minutes early. I wanted to be sure everyone got notified that I'm live so we can talk about working on a dime, balling on a budget, doing things simple and non-expensive. That's my toddler. Okay, so good morning, good morning. Let me know if you can hear me, and then I will get started because I do not want to take a lot of your time. Good morning. I'm trying to wrangle the toddler upstairs.
She's busy. Alright, you can go to your room then. Come on.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I am in the basement. Hello, hello. Somebody drop a comment really quick and I will get started. Okay, it's silent upstairs. So good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. My name is Robin Hatfield. I am the star director of Team Global Goal Diggers, and I have been doing this for dang near 6 years. October 1st will be my 6-year anniversary, and it's definitely been a roller coaster of a ride, but I will tell you that I am in a new season with my business, especially financially, and I have changed a lot of things on what I do money-wise, and so I am so excited to share that with you because if I can save you guys a little bit of money but still be successful in your business, then I've done my job. So everything that I try to do now, I want to be sure it's something that can be duplicated for my newbies. Sponsoring is something that I love to do. And so when somebody comes into this, I don't expect them to spend $4 on a thank you package. That's something that I used to do. And it had gotten to the point to where when we bought our house last year, I could not afford to do that. Hopefully you guys can hear me over my screaming toddler. I'm so sorry. So first things first, my customer thank you mail was the first thing I revamped. I do not spend more than 2 stamps on that. 2 stamps. Because they usually go over an ounce. I'm not going to the post office to buy that extra ounce stamp, so I just slap on 2. Now, I do have a scale, so I am able to weigh my packages. Again, because I used to use Pirate Ship to send those nice, like, fancy packages. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If that is in your budget, then do that. It just wasn't in mine any longer with a mortgage payment, but I still needed to treat my customers so that way they knew they were valued. So my BFF is Scent Circles because you can mail these with 1 stamp, and I like to do like fun little sayings on there. So this month it is a total fall vibe. And so the Scent Circle is Autumn Road Trip, and we went with, you really autumn know how much I appreciate you. I love a good pun, so my thank you mail is themed, and I try to do some fun pun for them, so they will get this. I also love showcase brochures because you guys, they're flat, and they're lightweight, so they get that. I use Canva. I love to create my own things. And so for the new catalog, I just did my new catalog faves. I know you've seen a lot of these with like postcard size. I love wrap cards because they fit nicely in a business number 10. So I just highlighted a few of my new catalog faves so they can see what I'm loving this catalog. So hopefully it'll intrigue them to buy those items too. Confetti. You can mail confetti with 1 stamp, and this is so fun. It just adds like a little extra to your package, and I got fall themed. And for October, because October is going to be pumpkin themed and it's Halloween, look at this cute confetti, you guys. I found, and I got this on Amazon. So Halloween confetti, just to make it like a little more fun, because even though I am only doing 2 stamp mail, I still want it to be fun and grab their attention. And I think this is like the funnest way to do that. So that is what I utilize. Did you know felt samples can mail for one stamp? So you can get scents underneath your customer noses with little felt samples. So this is the scent of the month, Give Me Candy. It says add to club because here's why, friends. I am trying to build my club subscriptions. So if I tell them to add this to club, I'm hoping they follow suit and they do so, or they at least text me and ask me about it so then I can talk club to them. So add to club. I am doing this on all of my scent of the month bars. I also made Jack's Obsession samples and did the same thing and said add to club, and it's just a felt sample. This is my personal favorite, so when I do talk to them about them, I can tell them, hey, this is my favorite scent. I have 2 in my club. If you love it, you need to add it to club. I'm telling you, like, club is just like the way to go. It's easy, reoccurring PRV, and you can totally do it with a little felt sample for them to smell. Did you know that you can do counter clean samples and dish soap samples and mail them with a non-machinable stamp? You can, because I've done it. This is what they look like. So I got these little, I think they're called reusable or disposable, like, cloths. I can link everything for you guys after this. But it's just a cloth that's folded up. I would suggest heat sealing. I didn't heat seal these, and I mailed them for one stamp. And only one got returned because the address was bad, and it was a little wet. So make sure you heat seal and do a non-machinable stamp. Learned that. But it is bendable. It is flexible. So you can mail this because it's flat. And inside, all I did was folded up this little towelette thingy, took the counter clean, and just sprayed it right on there. So it is wet and ready to use to wipe down their counters. How genius is that? And the same thing goes for dish soap. I have these little sponge thingies, but they are flexible as well. So I'll do the same concept, put it in here with some dish soap. Obviously, I'll tell them like how to use it, but just to get that dish soap underneath their hands and get them using it to expand my customer buying base, right? But flat and flexible and one stamp depending on the weight. Well, I say one stamp, I meant non-machinable. But how smart is that? So you can get new products underneath their hands for cheap. So the beginning of the catalog, when we were going into this fall season, I did not buy catalogs because for my budget, it just wasn't there. So what I did instead, at SFR, they had the Rub and Smell stickers available, and that I knew I had to get. I get those every season. So I bought those, and I did the rack card. I put all the stickers on there, and that was my scent to get the new catalog revved up. Okay, well, since I didn't buy catalogs, I had to figure out how am I going to get the catalog to my customers without actually sending them one. So I set up a jot form, and it was called New Catalog Smell Mail. And I emailed that out to my customers along with a scavenger hunt, because somebody shared the scavenger hunt. I do not know who to give credit to, but it was super cute. But I was like, for me to mail that to all of my customers is gonna be kind of expensive. So how can I get this underneath their eyes? Email and my VIP page. I do a weekly email. Every Friday I have an email that goes out, and so I attach this in my email, and I made it into a drawing. because there is no purchase necessary. So what I told them is if they completed my scavenger hunt and sent it back to me, they would be entered into my drawing. And that's what I did. So that's how I gained interest in the new catalog. And I attached like one of those flippable links to the catalog is what I attached so they could view the catalog without having a catalog in their hand, because catalogs can get really expensive to mail. And again, it's just not something that's in my budget at this moment. So I have to be creative with how I do things and how I spend less, but still treat my customers and still get these new things underneath their eyeballs or their hands. And so this was the perfect example of how to get that new catalog out there without having catalogs. So I turned it into a drawing, and the person that won, they did not know what they were winning. I just gave them a scent circle from the new catalog, the same thing that I would mail like a thank you to a customer, and just made it fun with confetti, and they loved it. Something as simple as making their car smell good just for doing the scavenger hunt, they loved it. And I will say, because I have been asked, going from that $4 package down to the stamp mail, I have been asked, does that affect your customers with returning to you? No. Actually, my sales have been better than ever. So no, it does not affect, because here's what happens. Since I am able to free up extra money, I can now send a little bit more mail. I can now get more samples underneath my customers' noses, and they're buying. So if I wanted to send, like if I have someone interested in samples and I have some made, like I did this with Harry Potter. I made the Harry Potter waxes because I had them. And I did like a little card, and I had the 4 little, these are not felt samples. We're just going to act like they are. And I was able to mail that. And then what I did is I make them fill out a jot form, because here's why. It helps keep me organized. And then it's also a reminder of who I need to follow up with, who I mailed things out to. So they filled out that jot form, and I can go in and I can follow up with them. Hey, did you receive your mail? Hey, what did you think of those Harry Potter waxes? Hey, what are, like, I can just easily know who I need to contact. And jot form is free to use. So that is what I utilize for that. That is how I mail my samples. I only do felt now. I get my felt from Amazon. It's like super inexpensive. Again, I will link everything after, so that way you guys have access to it. Let's see. Okay, so the last thing I need to talk about is my Scentsy Club mail. So I used to do a Scentsy Club mail package every time their subscription ran. And again, what was happening is with my personal budget, that was not working. So what I think I'm going to do instead is Scentsy Club people will get a nice package at catalog change. So they will get their samples and all that. And then I think Christmas time, I am going to send them like a nice little Christmas type of package to thank them for being my customer all year round. But they will still get that scent circle and those types of things. So making sure I touched all my bases on my notes. And thank you for bearing with me through my toddler, gosh. So yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's everything. That is how I have lessened my out-of-pocket expenses, but still treat my customers, still grow my customer base with those samples, since it only cost me one stinking stamp. It's early, you guys. Oh, you know what else? One thing else I was going to say. Did you know that showcase brochures, I even have it pulled out right here, can be mailed for 1 stamp? Did you know you can tri-fold this and it be mailed for 1 stamp? That's what I did for my Scentsy Club people at the start of the new catalog. I gave them a showcase brochure, but I didn't write it down. I had it pulled out. So you can tri-fold this, It actually cost me 2 stamps because of the weight, because I added the scent circle. I added the new fall, winter, rub and smell stickers, but you can trifold this and put it in a business number 10 envelope. So there are several ways that you can mail things for very inexpensive ways. So hopefully something that I have shared with you this morning will help within your business. Again, I will link everything at some point today. I will get all that linked for you with my Amazon things for these and the confetti. Otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below, and when I get a chance, I will most definitely respond back to you. And hopefully you guys have a fabulous Labor Day.